Yes, good afternoon, and this is HOTTFIREBLAAZINGFM FM with your Turpic and Solomon, the Blessed One. Love Vibes, and this segment is called, of course, Talent Exposure. And it's more than talent today, because what we have in the studio with us today is, of course, Oliver Smith. Not Oliver Samuels, but Smith. And, of course, this person is an apiculturist, aka otherwise known as a beekeeper, and he's here with us to give us some information. How did it started for him, and of course where he's from. In a more, we're gonna be talking to such person. Ash, we greet and meet you in the mighty name of the Most High. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Then whom shall I fear? Yes, indeed. Of course, Oliver Smith, welcome to the studios of HOTTFIREBLAAZING FM. Talk to us. Where you from, sir?
Yes, my brother. Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm here live and well, giving thanks and praise. Yeah, I'm not far from here. I'm just about 18 miles out of Negril. I'm in Little London, Bay Road.
Yeah, Little London.
Yeah, Bay Road.
Bay Road.
Yeah, to be exact.
Little London.
Yeah.
Ash. Oliver is here to talk about, of course, as a beekeeper, of course, the what do you call it? What kind of name, Oliver?
Yeah, the fancy name for a beekeeper. Yeah, the apiculturist. Yeah, apiculturist. Yeah. Just
Oliver
like
said,
anybody else, yeah, we have to be fancy. Yeah.
yeah, Oliver said a fancy name.
Honey is always sweet, so you have to be just like the flower.
Okay, tell us, how did it started for you as a beekeeper?
Well, it started about 38 years ago. My grandfather, he was a beekeeper, and he was getting into age, getting old, and he was wondering what is going to happen to his bees, because none of us seems to want to pay any attention to it. And he was threatening that he was going to sell them, and I tell him, no, I'll take care of it.
Yes.
And I did 1 year with him, and we reaped a drum of honey. And he was battling the honey, and he got a heart attack over it, and he died.
He
And
got heart
he died.
attack
Yeah.
over the honey,
Yeah, while battling the honey.
bottling it out.
Yeah,
He got heart attack,
yeah,
just like that.
just like that.
Maybe he was worrying who's going to take charge.
Yeah, all of that,
And the
you know.
consideration.
Yeah.
And of course, give him heart attack.
Yeah.
Wow, very interested right here.
Yeah. And he didn't survive it.
He didn't survive the heart
No,
attack.
no.
Wow.
So from then there on, I take the responsibility on to start
Yes.
handling these bees, not
Yes.
having enough knowledge of the subject,
Mm-hmm.
but the interest.
Mm-hmm.
And then it leads me to other beekeepers, yeah.
Yes.
But what
yes.
I realized at that time, there were not many young people in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Most were the older guys, in their 60s up to 80-year-olds, yeah.
Oh my
And
word.
the knowledge and the subject was a little bit, not so good.
Off.
So
yes.
I had was to go from beekeeper to beekeeper. I find some who knows, some who didn't know. And from there on, I put all these little learnings together, and then here comes the beekeeping development project that the government had at one time.
Uh-huh.
So and that really put a full cap on my knowledge.
So you went to that training
Yes, I did some stinting with them.
with the
Yeah,
government.
yeah, and I've learned so far that I was even at one point the beekeeping inspector for the island. Yeah, because
Yes.
I rear queens also. Yeah,
So you're a professional, and
yeah.
of course, do you have a label?
yeah, I do have a label.
And what's the name of your label?
My label is Oliver's Honey.
Oliver's Honey.
Yeah,
And talk to us now. Of course, persons who want to get some of your honey, of course, one of the professional beekeeper in Jamaica, indeed, doing this thing over 38 years, and he has benefited from his grandfather or his father? Grandfather
Yeah.
doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And he's a learned beekeeper.
Yeah.
And of course, the government have a program that they have training, and he did went on it, and eventually he becomes, of course, one of the the supervisor, the what? Director?
No, I was once
Inspector.
yeah, I used to do inspection for
Yes.
bees, and then I became the queen, the major queen breeding officer for the island.
For Jamaica.
Yeah,
Very, 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 very
yes,
interested right here.
yeah,
And this is a historical moment to having this brother on Hotworks Radio. First time, of course, on the radio right here in Negril, Jamaica, WI. Of course, Oliver Smith, his name is. And if you need to contact this brother, we're going to be giving out a number in a while. But before you start doing this bee as a beekeeper, what you used to do before?
Well, to be frank with you, going to school, yeah, in my teenage days, yeah, I used to come to Negril with my mother because she used to sew the flower bag clothes for the tourists.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to come here along with her and sell on the beach. And then I started to fall in love with the tourist,
Yes.
industry.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did my last years in school, I did maybe about 4 years in hotel management and services.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I left school, I got a job at the Rick's Cafe. I
Yes.
stayed there for about 6 months, and then I realized it wasn't me. That wasn't me.
What you used to do at Rick's Cafe?
I used to be a chef there. I used to cook there.
Oh, Cookie,
Yeah.
Cookie, Mr. Cookie.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I realized that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
yes,
So
that
I
wasn't
left,
you.
Yeah, I left, and
Mhm.
while going back home, yeah, in those days the ganja was in its gear.
Yes.
So I tried to make some money from that as well, and it didn't work. I realized that
That was
wasn't
not
for
you.
me. No, no.
That was not me.
Yeah, and then there comes
You're turning shaggy now. It wasn't me, indeed. And it's a search, You're
Yeah,
stepping up the
yeah,
ladder now. And
yeah.
then you do what?
And then there comes my grandfather now with this bead. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's where it all
You
started.
seal it up right there.
Yeah.
You went from, of course, 1 to 2 to 3 stages
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah.
And you say that's a seal.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You seal up the things with your grandfather.
Right.
And now you're here as a professional
Yeah.
beekeeper.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah,
of
man.
course, you said it, the fancy name is apiculturist.
Apiculture.
Apiculturist.
Yes.
And you're here with us,
Yeah.
of course, talk to us about the growth, of course, the process that you have been through as a beekeeper, and where you're at right now.
Well, I have gone through many stages. I have lost my business maybe about 3 times due
Uh-huh.
to fire. Yeah, this last time it burned everything down. Yeah, about 12 years ago I've lost maybe about $5 million worth of
Uh-huh.
of equipment and stuff, and it slows me down. But
Yes.
too, I'm strong and I love what I do. I just don't let that bother me. I just continue with what I'm doing.
There we go. There we
So
go.
within these breaking periods,
Mm-hmm.
due to my my knowledge with cooking,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I started developing other products, other value added products from the honey.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's where I start developing like the pepper sauce.
The pepper sauce.
Yes, I have a very
Honey pepper
organic,
sauce.
yeah, organic pepper sauce. Yeah, it's also it carries a lot of medicinal value as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, made from Jamaican hot peppers, bird pepper, cayenne pepper, jalapenos. All the peppers you can name them. Yeah.
But it is spicy with a little
Yeah,
honey.
it is very spicy, very spicy. It's a old grandma flavor.
Wow.
Yeah, very nice.
I would like to experience some of that, and of course,
Yeah,
some
you
of the
have to
listeners
come
out
back to
there.
the table again. You're gonna have to come back to the table again.
Yes.
Yeah, and then within that, I also had developed some other recipes which I have not bought out yet. But
Yes.
this drink,
Yes.
this roots drink, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had this girlfriend in Bat Mountain. And,
Yes.
she plants a lot of stuff. So I go there helping her in her farm, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's a close friend of mine, you know.
Mhm.
And we start thinking about doing things there, and then she come up. She said she have these roots that grow in her area.
Yes.
So I say we can make some drinks from it.
Mm-hmm.
And she went ahead and we collect the roots and put it together, and now it's on the table right in the Negril Square here, and it's really
Oh, so you have your stuff set up right in the Negril Square.
yes. I have a table right there at the right at the Golden Nugget
At the-
plaza there.
At the Golden Nugget Plaza.
Yeah, yeah.
A table set up right
Yeah,
there
and
with all of
yeah,
these stuffs.
Yeah, and what happened, is that
Mhm.
coming there with these few little stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I realized people come asking me for stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I am saying then, really, these common stuff nobody knows them.
Yes.
So then it starts forcing me now to go a little further.
Yes.
Because what happened is that I'm realizing that my younger brothers and sisters, they have lost the knowledge of making home remedies.
Ah,
You
so
know,
true.
so yeah, I'm not really a herbalist, but to help within the case, and to help my brothers and sisters with what they want, and you know, it doesn't
Yes.
have to go to the doctor, yeah.
Yes.
So what I do is put home remedies together
Mm-hmm.
and sell and sold those, like bitters and you know, things to flush your system, and you know, those
Wash out and
yes,
stuff
yes,
like that.
yes, yes,
Wash out
yes.
your stomach, and you have a
Right.
stomach problem.
Right.
Of course,
Right.
you always can
Right.
provide, of course, certain things,
Right.
and you put the right ingredients together
Right.
to get out
right,
these
and
things
there
in a
is-
rootsical perspective.
Yeah, and there is
Mhm.
this mix that I've learned being a Rasta.
Yes.
Yeah, I've learned that from the Rasta kitchen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll.
And, yeah, and that is not sold. Yeah.
What is chlorophyll for
Well,
persons out
chlorophyll
there
is-
who don't understand that?
Chlorophyll is really the green substance from your leaves,
Mm-hmm.
your color leaves,
Mm-hmm.
your wild basil leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are so many leaves here. Yeah, the leaf of life,
Yes.
the spinach,
Uh-huh.
yeah, the duppy gun, yeah, all of these
What
plants.
is
but-
the heck is doppelganger?
yeah, the orange leaves.
for persons abroad that are listening about duppy gun, it is not a physical gun. It's something, of course, of your herb of the field.
Yeah, it's a herb.
Grow
yeah.
a plant.
Yeah, but because of the way how the seed behave, they call it duppy gun, because when it bursts, it scatters the seeds all over, and you hear
Oh.
pie at your feet, and you don't see anything there. So
Oh,
you
it make
know.
a noise. Pie.
Right, yeah.
Wow. Very interested indeed. It's just
Yeah,
join us.
yeah, and
You're in
yeah,
tune to
yeah.
Artworks Blazing FM with your Turpic and Solomon, the Blessed One, and the show is known as Love Vibes. And this segment is talent exposure. This is a little bit more than talent, you know. This is more of a medicinal a purpose. A bees. What do you call him? A beekeeper, and he's right here with us, Oliver Smith. Of course, very knowledgeable. Right here, indeed, passing off some information to persons out there. Indeed. Oh, shh. Yes, Oliver. Talk to us. Of course, you say you've been doing this over 38 years.
Yes.
And what are some of the experiences that you found giving a person some of your product, and they come back to you rejoicing?
Well, it gives me a complete feeling. It gives me a sense that I have learned,
Mhm.
and what I have learned, I am now sharing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and really, that's a good feeling.
Specifically, you was talking to me about a roots that, of course, you develop a roots,
The root drink, yeah.
the root drink.
Capital root drink. Oliver's Capital root drink.
That's the name of Oliver's Capital Roots drink.
Yeah, the energizing drink.
The
yeah.
energizing drink.
Yeah, yeah.
Persons out there must really want to try
Yeah,
this
well,
one.
At the table, yeah, the young guys keep on coming back. They keep on coming back for more. And you know, you know how we Jamaican people stay, yeah?
Yes.
So the nickname for the roots now, we start nickname it as the body energizer.
The body energizer.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
The
It's
front
really-
end lifter.
Yeah, well.
That's that more you call the fancy name, you know? The front end lifter. And of course, the original name is what?
The Capital Roots drink. Oliver's Capital Roots drink. Yeah.
Oliver Capital Roots drink.
Yeah,
And
so-
all the males and the youngsters must be rushing for this one right now. It's going to be selling like hot bread right here in Negril and in Jamaica for all the male.
Yes,
Indeed.
and to be frank with you, I have been approached already by one exporter wanting to take this to the foreign land,
And to export it
Yeah.
internationally.
Yeah.
Sounding good.
That's
So
where I'm
soon
heading
and soon you're going to be hearing Oliver going international with this drink. And all of the supermarkets in Negril and in Jamaica, we soon have to be supporting or marketing this product and have some salespersons, of course, to go out and represent Oliver's Roots drink. Indeed. And you also do some of the best honey
Yeah.
right here, indeed, all the way from Negril. For persons out there having their talent or having a product that they want to develop in a business way and feel like giving up right now, what encouragement can you give to that person?
Well, just it's a mindset, you know. It's a mindset, right?
Yes.
And it's just like any other thing. You choose what you like to do,
Uh-huh.
and put gather your stuff, put it together,
Uh-huh.
and introduce it.
Introduce it to the
Right?
world.
Yeah. And it, yeah, as long as you put your love and your knowledge to it, it will eventually work.
Yes, indeed.
It will eventually work.
It will eventually work.
Yeah, and what happened is that you see, when you make something new, you just don't take it and just put it on the shelf like that. You have to make an introduction. You have to do an introduction. So you take it to the street side or somewhere
Yes.
where the people is, and you give some, you sell some, yeah, but you have to do an introduction.
You have to do an introduction.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for that, Oliver Smith. Of course, our international, start calling international owner, our professional, of course, beekeeper, all the way from Little London.
My friend Charlie from up the beach, he called me the professor.
Professor.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor Oliver. Indeed, right here. Professor Oliver Smith. And thanks for joining us right here on Artworks Blazing FM. And it's our joy, of course, to be promoting and to collaborating with such a product. Indeed. What's the name of your label again?
Oliver's Capital Roost Drink, Oliver's Honey, and I have Oliver's Authentic Bitter.
Okay.
Bitters, yeah.
Okay. And
Because you know what happened is that I realized, you know, and talking to older folks, you see every morning most of us or all of us, we wake, we have a cup of sugar every morning, a cup of hot sugar, whether with some coffee or some leaves or something, yeah. And then over the years you've been doing that every day of your life and not even a spoon of bitters. Yeah, well, the bitters will help your pancreas to help you produce your insulin, so you can, you know, your body can function a little bit better.
Yeah, the man
As I'm
sound
saying,
like
yeah,
a
it's
real
all
professor.
about
you know.
home remedies, yeah.
The man sound like a real professor. You know. Yeah, the man I call some big name, Pancreas, and all of those names. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there must be wondering, what is that? There's a
That's
part.
a very important part of your system.
Yes.
That is on the inside, and you know, a lot of Jamaican people end up having sugar. Yeah, because the pancreas is not producing the insulin, and you know, maybe in a balance way or whatever way it's function. But the bitters will surely help.
For persons out there, of course, I got a little quick message coming through here. And for persons out there who having not prostate, but prostate coming through.
Well, I soon get that. I soon go there as well. Too.
You can talk to them about that. He says soon go there.
Yeah.
For persons who have ulcer stomach, do you have anything for those persons?
Well, I would have to talk to the lady in the hills. Yeah, she's a mother and she has good experience, and
Yes.
she doesn't visit the doctor, and yeah, she's good. She's knowledgeable, and
That person is a part of your partner.
she's a part of what I do. Yeah.
Oh,
and,
great.
You know, she lives in that protected area in Bat Mountain. Yeah.
Great.
It's a protected place where you know
Great.
you just don't go there and cut the forest just like you have a mite. So there, all the herbs, all the good benefit, the good herbal benefits are there. You know. So.
Thank you very much, Oliver. Thank you for dropping by. And of course, I know that your product, of course, will be, going to a higher level right now. And of course, Professor Oliver Smith.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yes,
and remind the persons again where they can find you.
Well, right now you can find me in Little London, but for right now I am mostly in the Negril Square at the Golden Nugget.
And for persons
right there.
beside the Cambio.
The Yan supermarket.
Yan supermarket.
Yeah.
Respect every time. Big of yourself, Oliver.
Yeah,
respect.
and you, man, you hear me, man, come on over, man, and feel free at the table. Be obliged, you know.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
for
come
real.
enjoy some of this stuff.
Yes, I'm so blessed, anointed.
Want to be a part of the show, of course, to drop off and to do your stuff, you can always call us right here with 1-876-582-2704. Bless up yourself, Professor Oliver Smith.
Anointed. From a little bit, my mother tell me, don't make nobody tempt me. What are your friends and yours and enough good girls and everything?